In today's video, we are going to tell you 10 differences between the people of Eastern and Western countries, that is, India and America, which will blow your mind, such as American weddings traffic and their lifestyle. So let's start with number 10, punctuality. Punctuality. Friends, if we talk about punctuality, then among the people of America and India, the people of America are more punctual, because if their meeting is at 10 o'clock in the morning, then they will go to their meeting by 9, 5, and sit there. If we talk about Indian punctuality and mindset, then the answer of Indians would be something like this. It takes 510 minutes up and down. In America, if you come late, then you have already separated from your customers by giving a bad effect. But in India, arriving late is considered a sign of being special and important. Like, just look at your train. It is always late, and it can also happen that today's train arrives tomorrow, and you have to spend the whole day at the station. American people long-term goals, and they concentrate more on planning, whereas Indians concentrate more on short-term tasks and relationships, and the people of India, who have considered their time very important, have today become very successful in some field or the other. Number 9, miles, friends. You might think that due to their huge population, countries like India and China consume a huge amount of food. Let us tell you that according to the data released by the U.S. Department of Agriculture in 2007, the total food consumed by every person in America, like rye, barley, etc., is less than that of an Indian. Every Indian gets to eat about 178 kilograms of grains in a year, whereas an American citizen eats 1,076 kilograms of grains. And if we talk about food in a day, then both America and India eat 3 times a day. People of countries like America are more non-vegetarian compared to India, but still they eat more grains than us. Number 8, traveling, friends. You all know that the people of India are not behind in showing off. I said this because more than half of the people of India like to travel only because they have to click good photos of themselves and post them on social media, and you will know the power of social media only after seeing Urfi Yaved. Friends, why do people do traveling? For peace of mind, it means that we should go to other places and experience many things and enjoy seeing the beautiful views of nature. Whereas if the people of India have any beautiful thing in front of their eyes, then instead of seeing it comfortably, they will first look at it. They start taking photos. That is, they look at them through the camera. Of course, it doesn't matter if it is in front of them, whereas this is not the case at all in Western countries. People there do not give much importance to appearance. Number 7, children in the family. Friends, if we talk about the average number of children in the families of American countries, then our country, India, will be at the forefront because people of many religions live in our country, like Hindu religion, Muslim religion, Jainism, and Christianity. But the families of the educated people of our country, most of the people in America have only 2 or 3 children, and the uneducated people may have 8 to 10 children in their family. So how can the American country compete with our country in this? Because people in America on average have only 1 or 2 children. Like number 6, the boss, friends. The role of a boss is very important to run any company organization. And if we see the difference between the boss of America and India, then in the Western countries, even a young person can improve his knowledge base. But one can be appointed to the highest positions and may be younger than most of the employees of the company. But still, even the employees employed on high positions do not show off their superiority and behave normally with everyone. And in some countries, they do not respect their boss. It is very common to call people by their names, whereas in India, we follow hierarchy wholeheartedly. Look in our families, we believe in giving more respect to our elders, and we follow the same pattern in our workplace also. We also create divisions between nominated people at our level and those working below us. A manager will generally not eat lunch with his subordinates, and you will have to address your boss as sir. 5, lifestyles. Independent versus dependent, friends. There is a lot of difference in the lifestyle of America and India. In America, you are the master of your own will, like you can kiss your girlfriend in public and you have control over your parents in your life. There will be no interference. You will be completely responsible for yourself, where to stay, what to eat, how to earn money. Everything. But in India, we are protected by the culture, which has both positive and negative aspects. In India, we celebrate with family and visit our parents. Live with father, and that is why we respect him more than Americans. In India, there is a barrier of respect and love, which is good, but sometimes it stands against freedom. Number 4, dealing with problems, friends. Ups and downs are a part of everyone's life. How we handle our problems reflects our mindset. Western people look directly at the problem, whereas we Indians want to talk around it and, in simple words, want to avoid it. And we always try that someone else should solve our problems instead of us. If we talk about American people, then they become self-reliant at the age of 16 to 17 years. That is, they can solve all their problems on their own. They start by saying that their parents do not care about them, due to which they become so expert in solving their problems that they are not afraid of any problem, whereas Indian people are dependent on others like their parents and elder siblings because they would not have faced anything alone. Number 3, deal of beauty. Friends, if we talk about beauty among Indian people, then the people here consider only fair skin as the ideal of beauty. Whatever be the shape of your eyes, nose, and mouth, your complexion should be fair, whereas it is not so in Western countries. Even if your complexion is like this, you will be considered equal. Friends, you will be surprised to know that just like the people of India apply cream to become fair, similarly, the Westerners apply cream. In countries, people apply cream to tan themselves, that is to make their color brown because they think that brown color looks cool. Like in China, dark brown shows that the person works as a laborer in the fields for livelihood. Whereas in countries like Germany, dark brown shows that the person has a lot of money and he travels to sunny places around the world. Similarly, every country has different beliefs about color. Number 2, marriage. Friends, American weddings usually include only 3 programs: pre-wedding dinner, celebration, and reception. All this usually happens within 2 or 3 days, whereas Indian weddings include many more celebrations like haldi, mehendi, sangeet dinner, and the first. The celebration takes place months in advance, which is called an engagement party. American weddings usually have less than 150 guests, which include only close friends and family members, so wedding venues are often small and functions are simple, whereas Indian weddings are considered small. Even if only 200 people attend, everyone from distant relatives to neighbors is invited, but still no relative is happy, because now, if we talk about the expenses incurred in the wedding, then in American weddings approximately A1 to A1 lakhs are spent, whereas in Indian weddings a minimum of Rs 25 to A1 lakh is spent. Number 1 is traffic. Every country has its own rules of driving. As the structure of the car changes according to the boundaries, the traffic rules and the way of driving also changes in some countries. In India, people drive on the right side of the road, while in other countries on the left side. If we are driving a car in India, then we will drive on the left side of the road, but in countries like Germany and America, people drive on the right side of the road. You will find it empty, but on Indian roads there are potholes, shopkeepers, cows, and dogs. Now, driving in all these is no less than a challenge, and there are some truck drivers who force you to dance while driving, so bhai golu bhai. Friends, in India we all take pride in adopting shortcuts and breaking rules until the law catches us. But this is not the case in American countries where people follow all the rules. In comparison to India, people in countries like America take care of their vehicles. Very few people use it if their office or school is at a distance. Then they use things like bicycles and skateboards, due to which very little traffic is seen on their roads. Thanks for staying with us till now, friends. To see more such videos, please subscribe our channel and like the video.